Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Guys, how are you? I was getting my tea ready. Do we have the air conditioner thing? They hear me through this? We gotta, how do I fix this? Oh, I know. Shiro's iPod? Okay guys, don't leave anywhere. I hope I hear him through here. Guys, how are you? People were looking forward to this all day. Woo! Hi, Shama. How many of you know Ellie Levin? Pickles, it's all yours. This is all yours. Comment if you know Ellie Levin. If you ever saw him in an event, bar mitzvah, wedding. Let me know if you hear me. I don't know if I put these on. Do they hear me from this or from that? It's on, you sure? What? Yeah, but they can hear me from here also. Can you turn on the air conditioner? It's so hot in here. 1 second. Creative Yiddish design? Ellie's your brother? Oh my god! It seems like everybody knows him. They're like, yes, we know Ellie. I'm so happy you hear me. I hope I'm going to be able to hear Ellie. Wait, don't leave till I hear Ellie. I hope I hear him. Yeah? Okay, guys, we are so excited. Ellie Levin is from Brooklyn, New York. That's what's up. And, we hear, but maybe the music is too loud to hear you well enough. Okay, I made it lower. My son made it lower. I can't take credit for it. How are you guys? Figgy W. You missed me yesterday. I missed you. Oh, really? Okay. Danielle, my husband, is telling me, Bezrat Hashem, that our lives, our shimmy schmoozes, are going to be saved on IGTV that night. Can we give a round of applause to Mr. Adar? And also last night, Ellie Schwabel's live is on. How crazy is that? Last night was amazing. I have a feeling I know tonight's going to be amazing. Hold on, let me shut this. I want to tell you, that's my favorite song. One of my favorite songs is Ellie Levin. Hold on, how do I do, what is, oh, iTunes is on. My kids are listening. Hold on. How do I shut this then now? iTunes. But then I want to put music on when Ellie comes. Where's iTunes? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Where's Ellie Levin? Okay, Ellie Levin. I told him to come at 9:05 till we get everybody situated. They're saying thank you, Mr. Adar. We were trying to figure out how to post our lives. Because, like, I want to tell you, Rabbi Farhi was so, like, he was like, how are you not saving these shimmy schmoozes? This is, like, we could, like, come back to this in any time in our lives. So, he made me realize how much I have to start recording our lives. And I'm so happy because I can't tell you the feedback that we're getting. I'm just so blown away. And I'm so happy that we're able to record it because we have a lot of people that watch from, like, globally. You know, it's unbelievable where people are watching and where we're connecting. I'm frozen. Oh, no.
No, maybe it's her.
Are you guys, am I frozen? Please don't freak me out. Like,
you're on your own Wi-Fi network.
I'm on my own. I got a separate Wi-Fi network for this. Okay. Just hearts if you see me. Hearts if you hear me. Hi, Rachel. Okay, Esther's saying I'm good. Glorious, what does no mean? I don't know what no. What did I ask that you're all saying no? Oh, I'm good. You're not frozen. Phew. Hindi Salmon, what were you saying that you love Lonnie? Guys, Lonnie is Ellie Levin's daughter. I think the whole world fell in love with her. If you don't follow Ellie Levin, you should. Because he's so inspiring. And, oh, thank God I'm not frozen. Guys, you don't understand. I'm like traumatized from my Tischler's Shimmy Schmooze. I made him wait 20 minutes. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Hold on. Whoa! There are so many people requesting to go on today. Hello, Goldie Dicker, and Finkles, and Rachel, and Mama Benatar. I'm so happy you see me and you hear me. I hope I could hear Ellie from here. I'm gonna see as soon as we come on. We got Bleich from Kiev. Bleich, I love seeing your name. It makes me so happy. Like someone from Kiev is on here. So, guys, before Ellie comes on, oh my gosh. You know what? I'm gonna let him do the honors. Hold on. I'm so excited. No, because like Ellie's a good friend. Ellie's a good friend of ours. And I'm getting one of my favorite song of all time. Hold on. How do we get this done? Ellie Levin. Hallelujah. It reminds me of like the Moshav. Hold on. Here we go, baby. Oh, he did it over here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Look at all the hearts. You are one of the most incredibly talented musicians, singers, entertainers. He is Ellie Levin!
Wow, Shimmy, you are so exciting. It's out of control.
I think I'm the most excited. Ellie, you don't even know. You like my intro? Say hallelujah.
You are already the next level pro at this. You got this down with intros, music. I love it.
No, I really don't. Like the other night, thank you so much. Danielle says he loves you and he's so excited.
I miss him.
He
Are
misses
you guys still like out of America, like some hunker down, like cottage and?
We're back in Brooklyn, New York. Do you see the smile? Do
you hear me clear? Like, is this?
There's a little echo.
Oh no! But I had a sound set up that I wanted to use, but I decided not to because I'm nervous that it's. Can I try it for a second and tell me if it sounds better or worse?
Ellie, it's a shimmy schmooze. Everything could go wrong, and it's okay.
Hold on. Did that add any noise or make it better?
Can you make yourself louder?
Hold on.
They hear you clearly. Don't be nervous, Ellie. Every night.
Am I too low, you said?
A little louder.
And did you say, is this louder?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hold on, we're going to get louder. Is this louder? How about now? Oh, wait. I have to be talking into the mic. Is that louder?
Whoa! That's perfect.
Okay, fine. I feel
like we're like a studio. I mean, we are, I guess.
Okay, amazing. So if this is good, then we're gonna keep it. Before, when I was doing like a practice, and I think I heard some like distortion.
Echo. Yes.
Now?
Is there a delay, or do you hear me like good?
I hear you good. Does it sound weirder than before, or better?
No, I like it now. Shimmy's voice is too quiet. Get louder and louder and louder, Ellie. Mandy Pansky saying, get louder and louder.
Okay, fine. Sounds good. So let's just leave it like this. Sounds good?
Okay, yeah, let me just ask them. Guys, am I good? Because they were saying that I'm low. Just give us a thumbs up. Give us a heart. There's so many hearts. They're saying, okay, we're perfect. Nate is saying perfect. We're getting a thumbs up. One more thumbs up. Okay, good. Okay, excellent. Ellie, welcome to the Shimmy Shmooze.
Good to be here.
I'm so, first of all, honored and humbled that you said yes. I mean, obviously you're going to say yeah. You better say yeah.
Of course.
You don't have a choice. And
what am I, retarded? Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Guys, I want to tell you something that when Ellie and I were schmoozing, we're like, what should we speak? What should we cover? And I'm like, Ellie, can we discuss this? Can we discuss that? And he was like, whatever you want, bring it on, baby. Let's do this. I was like, that's why everybody loves Ellie, because he's just.
Well, thank you.
like, is this something that you work on, or it's just like it's your innate personality? You're
I think I just
easygoing.
don't know what's best for me, so I miss out. Like I don't block people from. No, I'm joking. I think that I really feel comfortable about pretty much everything. I think it's pretty hard to offend me unless I think that you're trying to be hurtful.
Yeah, that's what I realized about you. Like you genuinely don't get it. Some people are like, yeah, I don't care, whatever, and then they cry at night to sleep. You're like, you genuinely don't care. And
I
I'm like,
really I really think like, well, I mean, I care, but like if I thought that you were harboring ill will against me, then I'd pick up on it. But if I thought that you were innocently asking something that you thought was nice and it was something that I might have reason to take offense, I don't think I would ever get offended on that kind of stuff.
okay,
So I
Ellie,
know that you,
yeah.
Shimi, are completely innocent and amazingly nice. And I don't think anything that you're asking would ever be meaning to be hurtful. So you can rest assured that like anything goes right now.
I'm having everyone's like, Shimmy, you're too low. Am I too low because you too high, or is this because they're having an issue on their end?
Should I lower mine again? Hold on. How about now?
How does that make me higher?
Maybe in relation?
I don't know. Okay, guys, if you can't hear me, okay, I'm good. Everyone's saying I'm good. Hey, guys, go off and come back on. Maybe it's Instagram. Like it's not you, it's me.
All right, why did I make sound complicated?
Okay, Ellie's okay. Okay, let's go. Ellie, I want to know how you're doing because I know that you actually went through COVID-19. Like you experienced symptoms.
I was pretty early with COVID-19, and I had a fever, and I was having like horrible sleeps, which is I sleep easy. Let me tell you something. I'm a single dude.
There's your answer. You want to sleep easily.
Generally, I sleep well, but this COVID was like 3 nights of like insane dreams, like wacky. Like I wake up every 2 hours, my mouth completely dry, and but it literally only lasted like 3 nights, and then I was like woke up perfect, So thank God it wasn't too terrifying.
It's so scary. Like the people who are experiencing, they said it was like the scariest experience of their life. So I'm happy that you're just like, I'm back in town. It wasn't that bad, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, I remember when I started, like when I first got sick, I actually had Lonnie by me. And because of that, I had to keep her by me for the entire time because I couldn't give her back to her mother. Her mother lives by her parents, so we couldn't hand over a little Corona package. So we kept Lonnie by me for, I think it was 16 days straight, which is probably the longest I've ever had her straight. Just me and her in the house. And to be honest, it was fun. It was really cool. Lonnie was completely like self-sufficient, chilled. We did a lot of activities.
Lonnie got the most like shout outs when I posted the question box. What do you want to ask Ellie? They're like, we don't care about Ellie.
By the way, that's what Lonnie tells me also. She also tells me, like, Ty, you're only famous because of me. And I'm like, you're probably right.
But now, Ellie, now you know what it's like to be a mother. You're sick. Nobody cares. You got to suck it up and still keep going, right?
Yiddish mama.
So everybody, we need a lot of hearts right now because Ellie just came out with this brand new CD, which is all the hearts. Yeah, baby, bring it on. Everyone's like, we want him to sing. We want him to sing. You want him to sing? You got to stay till the end. And when is the end? We don't know. We're just going to keep going. Your sister's on. You got a lot of family members.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And I think Lonnie's on. I think I just saw something from Lonnie. She's under her mother's account. So hi, Lonnie. I love you.
I love you, Lonnie. Yeah, they're saying Lonnie's online. So we gotta plug her in like every few minutes. We can't forget. It's 4:15 a.m. in Israel, Ellie, and people are telling me they didn't want to miss the live because usually it's recorded and they watch it after. They're like, no, we want to be live with Ellie. So you got fans all over the world. Did you know that?
I'm completely just in awe of like you know, and it's really Instagram, I gotta say. Like, you know, this platform is really
It took
the
our
only
lives to a
way.
whole nother level. It took our lives, like I was in where was it? Panama or something? I don't know, some country. What do I know? I'm from Brooklyn. And oh no, it was in America. It was in forgot what state, whatever it was. And it was where's there a desert in America? Arizona. It was in
Okay.
Arizona. And there was like me, Danielle, and a cactus. It was so romantic. There was nothing around. And Danielle's like, Shimi, nobody knows who you are. And the second he said that, someone's like, Shimrit? And Danielle's like, you're kidding me. So I feel like that's how it is with Ellie Levin. Like you, because I'll tell you why. Everybody across the board, you're a soulful singer. You don't sing. You say a story. You tell a story.
Oh,
Like
thank you.
yesterday, I was trying to like go through the song. Usually, I go through the songs. I write my ideas of what I want to ask on the song. I couldn't even write ideas. Like you had me lost in that world. And
I
I think
can't take on anything you say seriously, Shimmy, because you're just too sweet. So
no,
thank you, thank you.
that's why I had like I literally came up with this an hour ago. All my questions. I promise you, every song
Oh,
is. They want to know, Shimmy, a man or a woman?
I
Because
just
it's a
saw
man.
that and I wasn't going to comment on that.
Bring it on. I'm pulling an Ellie Levin.
Well, you
Nothing
said
gets to
Ellie
me.
just came out before, and then you said with the new album that fixed it. But
Right, what happens on the Shimmy shoes? Yeah,
da-da-da.
Shimmy's a girl, but it's 2020. You never know.
Okay.
Ellie, your CD. I want you to talk. First of all, who came up with that profile? I mean,
That is the artwork by Shani Levin, my ex-wife. She is tremendously talented. She has a page on Instagram, Shani Levin Art. You have to check it out. She's literally like selling crazy works of art like regularly. So people are really appreciating.
Emet Hashem. You know what? I think I clicked on her page. You tagged her. Oh yeah, I want to discuss that after. But she's incredibly talented. Oh my, that's not art. It looks like an actual picture.
Yeah, no, she has this whole crazy style of transforming real art to like revised art. But she put together the cover art, did some whole like abstract, really
Yeah.
funky, cool. First when I saw it, I was like, I don't understand this, but I know that she knows, so I'm just like, all right, you do it.
Trust the pros. You gotta trust the pro.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
know
have
what I don't know.
that's how you achieve greatness. You gotta know what you don't know. Where's that CD? You have a picture of it? I want to show
Okay,
everybody.
that was a trick. I don't really have the
Ah.
CD yet. I posted.
Oh, it was photoshopped.
Yes, I'll tell you why I did it. I did it because I keep on seeing people message on my thing. I can't wait until it comes out. And I'm like, it's out already. So I figured if I show them an actual CD, they'll understand that it's out already. But the actual CD process is like, I guess, like slow because of Corona. And my good friend Maishi Tishler was on with you the other day. He's much more like on the game with this, and he's got his already. And I'm like, oh, come on, I got to catch up. But
Ellie Levin is like 7 years later.
yes,
We're still trying to figure out, like, the makeup on the face. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I
yes.
really want. First of all, I have to give a shout out to your sister Feigela, my girl from Machon. She probably
Still
doesn't have.
so crazy to me.
I do. She probably doesn't have Instagram, or she's probably like under cupcake 49 underscore lollipop, right?
You know how she rolls.
Figgy, I know you're there. I just want to tell you that I love you, and I would be remiss if I did not mention you, because she was such a great friend and classmate, and she has a very special place in my heart. So, I want to go through the songs first, and then guys, you want to stay. I promise you, you don't want to go anywhere, because a lot of the questions that people had, I guess people know you personally, or they follow you and they see your stories and they see what you've been through in life, and you've had your share of hardships and challenges. And I want to touch upon that because there's a lot of people going through their challenges right now. And I think that you could really play a large role in an not inspiring only, like motivating them. Like, you got this. You know, I
Thank
know
you.
what it's like, and I know how you inspired me just by watching you deal with your situations. I want to get to that, but first, let's cover all the CD songs and everything you have to say about it, because it's unbelievable. So, you want to start, or should I?
Yeah, I think. I mean, I think I know some of what you probably want to know about the CD, and if you have other questions, yeah, we'll go through it. But the album is called "Hear My Prayer," which is basically from one of the songs I composed called "Lord, Hear My Prayer." Just on a brief like summary.
I'm getting the chills just even thinking about that song, guys. I'm gonna post. Can I post? Yeah, I'm gonna post a link to that song. I promise you guys.
Thank you,
Okay,
thank you,
you have to
Shimi.
hear it. Yeah.
But basically, the song came about. I think it's 3 or 4 years ago. Time is like, I think it's probably 3 years ago. I went to Poland with the group Waterbury Alumni with Ari Sharf. You guys have to reach out if anybody wants to make a Poland trip. Ari Sharf is the best guy to
It's the
do it.
guy
He knows
yeah.
everything. Yeah, amazing guy. He works with Project Masoris, so that also has that angle. We were in Auschwitz in one of the barracks, and I mean, it's an emotional trip. It's very intense, but it was beautiful because we were, you know, I had my guitar with me, and we were singing every place, and everybody was musical and loving music and just really getting heartsick at every place. But we walk into this barrack, and they have a display of hundreds of thousands of shoes, like worn shoes, beautiful shoes, ugly shoes, like ripped up, like every kind, like children, tiny shoes, older people, and it's actual material that people wore into the camps. And when you see that, it lets you connect to that history on a whole new level. It's like real. It's like
Like, you could
at
hear all the stories, of the Holocaust. Yeah, and it touches you, and you feel bad. But when you see that shoe, that little kid shoe, like it's not a shoe. Every shoe is a story, is a life, is
yeah.
generations.
hmm I remember looking at a little pair of shoes, and I was thinking, like, this could be Lonnie's shoes. Imagine my daughter getting pulled away from me into some death camp, and I'll never see her again, God forbid. Like, it literally like tore me like to the deepest part of
To the
my,
core.
yeah. And I walked out of the barrack. Everybody else was still there. The rabbi was talking. I walked out and I started strumming my guitar softly, and I came up with this tune, "For Lord, Hear My Prayer." And it's really the words of Hashem Shema Tfilasi, which we all know, but like for some reason when you hear a song just in English, it doesn't connect until you connect it to. So I sang it in Hebrew as well on the album. But that's the CD has two songs that I've composed myself. That's one of them, and another one is Yehi Ratzon. And that
It's so beautiful. Yeah.
Yehi Ratzon I just composed very recently, and like if I don't know if you remember pre-Corona BC. Like right before this whole craziness started, there was like a whole like wave of anti-Semitism that we were all like terrified about. I feel like it's like years ago now, but
Right.
it was like there was attacks regularly. People were like literally scared to be in the streets in certain places. And I wrote this song basically saying like, you know, we can't do this again. You know, we had a Holocaust. It's not too long ago. We know about it. And he wrote some, please Hashem, let's end this gullus. It's time to bring us out. And so that was my other English song that I composed, and I felt it's a Kumsitz album, and these two songs are Kumsitzy, slow
Had to be
heartsick.
there.
So I put it together. But the rest of the songs are all songs
Covers.
from amazing artists.
But they're covers, but I all the people who heard them, did you cop that, Ellie? You like combined 3 different Nigunim from like, I was like, well, I know that song. That song's from the 80s. and that, right?
Yes. You know, it's funny. Like somebody messaged me, like, "Dude, you use the same intro as the." And I'm like, "No, every song is another intro. It's not my
Yes.
intros." The whole idea was I wanted like iconic intros that people would like subtly get. That it's like
That's Ariel told me last night. He's like, Ima, do you realize his subtle messages? Like he's brilliant. Like I don't know if people are gonna chap. I'm like,
I
it's
love your
so
kids, by the way. Shout out to all your kids. They're all awesome. I love the energy, the vibes, the positivity, and so you know, the parents send it down. So it's you and Daniel. It's really, really, really special, Shimi.
Baruch Hashem. You know, you live one life. I'm trying the best I can. I mess up many times. Pick yourself up and you get back up again. What should we do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I have a question. Yeah, they are covers besides those two. So there are a million Kumzit songs, Ellie, out there. Like, what made you say you making the cut? Like,
So I think that most of these are, I guess some of them are already a few years old and it feels like ancient, but the reality is that most of these are like still current enough that I'm currently singing them at events. And I think that they're most requested, like sort of for my vibe when I'm doing like most of my events are like Sheva Brachas Malava Malka comes, it's real like background soft, hard to.
Is that what you specifically want? Like, because you could get big gigs, you know, but I think you want to stay that.
I think that
world.
there is something like awesome about this zone, you know, like, yeah, do I have ambitions to be bigger? I don't know. Like I'm not bigger. Such an ambitious guy.
What does bigger mean?
Right. I want to, you know, I mean, grow, let's say grow, but like, I love this like life. I love this like music life. This is my job. This is my parnasa, but it's also like I'm at people's simchas all the time. I do find that this area is so like just smooth, like meaning like the wedding industry I feel like could get wild and like almost dirty, like fighting, people arguing, like trying to get into the same spot. Right. And I find that like for my niche, another word. Yeah, this works well for me. Like I hardly ever do weddings. I have had a couple, but like almost always it's complicated, and I just like to avoid complication.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's right.
But you know what? You know what you're good at, and you stick to it. And I think you could grow in that field. Why do you have to go somewhere where, you know?
I want to shout out Sam Lowinger. I see he's commenting. Sam's awesome. He also played a couple of parts on the album. So thank you, Sam Lowinger. Amazing.
Go, Sam.
Sam is a saxophone player, and he is also a hidden Chabadnik. Nobody knows, but he's really Chabad inside.
We're all Chabad inside. For sure.
You're probably right.
But you know what they're saying, Ellie? There's nothing like when Ellie sings at a chuppah.
Well, thank you.
Oh my God! If you didn't hear Ellie at a chuppah, guys, you don't know what you're missing. But you could start with the CD, and I think the reason why so many people are just like connect to you is because also I wanted to go back, like you said, you're sticking to this zone, to this vibe. When you know you're good at something, and when you feel it, you could deliver the best that you can. When you're being forced to be someone that you're not or something that you're not, you're not going to be in it. You're not going to be 1,000,000% Ellie Levin. And then the product is not going to be the same. What I mean is like the effect that you can have on people.
Right. Yeah. You know, I mean, I definitely know where I am now. I like it. So, you know, could it morph into something different? It's possible. But right now, this is great.
Listen, I never thought I'm going to be doing shimmy shmoos. You don't know what life experiences are going to bring you to, right. Ellie. Just
got to be in it to win it. I feel like I just said a shimmy thing.
Got to be in it to win it. And speaking of in it, you're okay. I want to first, the Lord hear my prayer. Okay. I wonder if that's a song you're going to sing for us. Ellie didn't tell me what song he's going to sing, so I don't know.
Definitely, we can sing "Lord hear my prayer."
Oh my God. But there's such raw words. But you also have two songs, Nafshi and Neshama. How do you say it like with the
Neshama?
I said it right?
You got this. Before you say it, the other song is Tniela. I don't want you to say it wrong. Okay.
You knew I was gonna mess it up. You knew it. You're like, Shimi's gonna make a fool out of herself. Let me
I'm
say it.
saving you, girl.
No, but like I feel that you chose songs like Nafshi, Nefesh, and Neshama. Their soul, and like
Yeah.
I want to know what connects you to your deepest essence. Like what? So many people are trying to find connection. So many people are trying to find meaning, and because I see that you're choosing these songs, you're obviously choosing something that could also not only affect other people, but you want to grow through this. So what is it
Yeah.
that makes you connect to your spiritual Ellie Levin?
I don't know the answer. Meaning, like, I feel these songs when I like, if I really am getting into it, it's almost always by the heartsick, slower, softer, crying, begging, pleading. You know, that's the kind of energy that I feel. I don't know why I'm not more into like, you know, rock or whatever. Like, it's not really my vibe. I'll get into it.
Sam is like, Shimmy, you're putting him on the spot. Calm it down, girl. This is the Shimmy Schmooze, Sammy. We don't prepare this. I want to know the real, the raw.
Matt Levin is also complaining about you stumping his cousin. Oh my God! Thank you guys. You guys are. You know what? I love you people. Thank you. You guys are.
You're sticking up for Levin. Okay, listen. I'm gonna go harder on the next round. You don't even know. This is just the
Step
warm
it
up.
Step it up.
Hold on. You're related to Matt Levin.
Mhm.
Is he Pampadista?
Yes.
I never
Matt and
put
Tzvi.
I never put the two. First cousin.
First cousin.
God.
My father is one of 4 boys and 1 girl in his family, and all of them have some kind of, nagina in their family.
Musical.
We're Levium, so we're destined for the Beis Hamikdash.
Aw.
And it's in the family. So Pumpadisa's rocking up all over the place. Like, you can find them in Africa probably right now. I don't know. And
Matt, where are you at right now? Let us know. That's so funny. People want to know, Ellie, what sign are you? Are you into signs?
I actually saw that. I'm a Leo. That person
Leo,
has
what month is that?
that person has DM'd me that question like 40 times. Somehow I managed to avoid answering it till now. But
you see the Shimmy Schmooze, all your questions get answered.
I'm a Leo. That's August, and August 5th.
Oh, nice.
I was born a day after Obama.
Wow. I was going to say you're born 5 days before Ariel, my son. That's more
That's
Halig.
nice. Of course. That's
So what are Leos more on, like, does it represent your personality?
Leos they love attention.
That's so not you.
Yeah, no, I'm shy, quiet, Adel. But Leos Leos are known to be leaders. I don't know, like a lot of like Obama's Leo. I don't know. I don't know why I keep on going back to Obama, but he's not my role model. But I do. I don't buy into it so much, but I think that, like, you can see similarities. But I feel like if I was a Pisces or a Libra, like, I would find all these same things.
That's what I said. But I think, Sagittarius takes the lead. If you're not a Sag, really, nobody cares. Go December.
Yes.
Okay, so hold on. Let me see if I get this right. And I thank you for being honest, Ellie. You're like, you know what? I don't know what connects me to my deep self. I like that you know, because I would have made up a...
Hi, Lonnie. I got a unicorn from Lonnie.
Where is Lonnie?
Well, she's under Shani Weinberger's, so you're gonna, I think. So I don't know if you could scroll back up.
Lonnie, you don't understand how much everyone's here for you. He's just here, for
we should be able to add in a little square on my side to just have Lonnie in there.
I said that. Could you imagine we could have a live and now, please give it up for Ellie's daughter.
It'd be so good.
That would take it to a whole nother level. Okay, so hold on. Let me see if I get this right, Ellie. Tniela.
Tniela. Yes,
Tniela.
that's a Shulam Lemmer song.
Okay, what does that mean?
Tniela is a tune. He used the intro. His intro is aha aha aha. This is a Hasidic tune. I think it's bells, and they use it for their Berchas Kahanim. Like, you know how we say Varechecha Hashem Bishmerecha, like on Yom Tov, and in between the Kahanim sing this tune while the rest of the congregation says their part, like, you know, really Hataras Chalam usually. But the tune is a Belzenigan, and the song is about this Yidle who just left his Rebbe. He went to be Oile Regel. He went on the Yom Tov to visit his Rebbe, and now he's just remembering the beauty of the moments that he spent with his Rebbe. So it's
That's
a real
cool
heart to the song. It's a really
to hear this.
touching.
Like, why are these stories not like under the songs and like the definition? That's one of the complaints I have for Jewish singers. They just write the lyrics or the transliteral. But what if I don't know what it means? There's so many people, like I'm introducing them now to Jewish music, and they're like, what does it mean? I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to bring them on the Shimi Shmooze and find out, just like you.
That's
So,
smart. I'm gonna
why don't they
tune
do
in.
that?
I think that they take it for granted that, like, whoever, like, they think that people are understanding for the words. But you're right. It's definitely helpful to get, like, and it's always funny to me, like, how sometimes I'll be singing a song at an event and people come over to me and explain the background to the song, like secular songs or older songs or whatever. Like Tears in Heaven from, like, Eric Clapton. Like, somebody will tell me, oh, you know what that song is? His child passed away, and that's about that. Like, I never knew it. Like, but the song itself was gorgeous. I always loved the song.
But when you found out
nice.
the meaning, it takes it to a whole nother level.
Mm-hmm.
People want to know, which was my question to you, Ellie. You sing it like a real, authentic Heimische, you know.
So,
Ellie,
number one.
Do you speak Yiddish?
I do speak Yiddish. I can read Yiddish. I went to Beretsky as a child in elementary. Do you know Arshraga Beretsky, Landau's Yeshiva?
Yeah, of course. I know. They speak Yiddish?
So not now, but I'm an old man. When I was in elementary, the Rabbeim only spoke in Yiddish. So we learned Yiddish. I remember when I had gone to a different yeshiva and then came back to Beretsky in 7th grade. I remember when I was, like, struggling with Yiddish then, the Rebbe would say, it's all right, you're on your honeymoon, but when your honeymoon is over, you better know the Yiddish.
I love it.
So thank God I learned Yiddish there, and I still use it regularly because so much of my gefühl, my feeling, is in these Heimische, like, Yiddish, Hasidic songs. And a lot of my clientele are Hasidim who love that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So,
is that, yeah.
But besides that.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to wait. You're like, Shimi, I'm still talking, girl. Touch it.
Besides that, I find that I consider myself good at imitating. So, like, even if I'm not.
I'm writing this down because we cannot forget. Guys, he imitates. How many of you are Persian? Because if you're Persian, you want to hold on tight.
You know that's risky, Shimi. That's risky. You don't know your.
You do a Persian better than a Persian.
Okay, I'll tell you soon later. It's okay.
Oh my gosh. Lonnie, is it past your... No, Lonnie, you're going to tell your Mora. You can be like, my daddy was on a schmooze last night. So you can sleep whenever you want. Yeah, so... Sorry, I interrupted.
So I feel like I'm good at imitating or picking up the tniele of people's style of talking, and I imitate a couple. I imitate, like, different languages. I used to imitate like Spanish in yeshiva, like if there was, like, a Hispanic superintendent, like, in yeshiva, I would, like, make like I was talking to him. I'd be like, and he'd be like, ¿Cómo? What? And I'd be like, he's like, Like by the end of the year, like anytime I passed any of them in the hall, they would be like, everybody would be like, what? What's going on between you two?
And you're probably not having a coherent conversation. You're just saying like random
No,
Spanish
it's
words.
completely just noise. It's not Spanish words. I remember I was in a car with a whole bunch of friends. We were driving down Coney Island, and I opened the window and I yelled out like a Mexican guy outside. I was like, "Italiano ganaga son tolera." And he's like, "Como?" And I said, "Ipariayu kosana Ocean Parkway." And he's like, Ocean Parkway. And everyone's like, he's really speaking to him.
Wait, that sounded Italian.
I don't, you know what? I get lost sometimes, so maybe. If you understood it, you have problems, though.
Do you know that I'm like partially Italian?
Oh, really?
My maiden name is Danino. Yeah.
Oh, wow. De faccia brutto bancuffoliano, grosso porco miserio.
What would you just tell me? You probably cursed me, and I'm like, thank you so much.
It could be. It could be. I actually got that from a phone scam from many years ago. I'm always shocked that I don't get punched in the face. That's the truth. Like, I don't know what I just said about your mother. I'm sorry.
What'd you say about my mama? You're like, no, I'm just joking, man. And then you go and tell your Persian. Don't mess with the Persians, because they're really, you know, what'd you say about my mama? They're really sis about their mamas. But, you know, I took Yiddish for 2 years in Mechon with Beatty. 2 years. The only word that I picked up was alamo. Always.
Yes.
Isn't that, I cannot pick up on languages. Like, I could hear your lyrics to the song 100 million times, still don't know the lyrics. It's so sad. And you hear it one time, you're like, I got this.
Not true, actually. Like, lyrics are really, really tough for me. I actually do have to work very hard and sing it many times till I get it.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that. That's hard. Like, I have to remember, like, dances. Okay, but lyrics, you really...
And I would never be able to learn a dance. Like, so what you got, I'm going to stay out of the bat mitzvah arena.
Wait, what happens if you're let me do my job. Now, what happens if you forget lyrics? Like, everyone's listening to you.
Then I just make up a word. I just roll with it.
And you hope that no one like knows.
And I don't usually, if anybody does notice, they find it funny. So like I'm safe.
Well, I think, oh my God. Yeah, you know how to roll with the punches. Been there, done that. You know, I've seen you in action. And I was like, I caught that. You're like, but no one else did. Let's keep it up. I'm trying to
remember. I was singing, I think, Levchor Nachon early on, and I actually worked and memorized the words. And somebody was like laughing. He's like, I know he doesn't really know the words. He's just making up words now. And I was like, no, I'm actually saying the words.
But your family didn't grow up speaking Yiddish. Are you Litvish?
I am Litvish, yeah.
That's how when I heard you. When I heard your authentic Yiddish, I was like, where did that come from? That was amazing. Right. But and then the other song was Livchor. My way now, okay? Don't tell me Tniela. I'm gonna get it one day. I'm gonna get it. But Livchor Nachon, you go from Yiddish to Israeli full-fledged.
Yeah. It's you know what? I'm lucky that works. Like I do feel like I do have like a grip on the accents and stuff.
Matt is like, you're in denial, Ellie. We're Hasidim.
You know what? We are like the neshama. The neshama is something that we have, like, you know, in any background you have, you can tie into, you connect
Ellie,
to it.
You're everything. We're all everything. We're all one soul, you know, spread into the world. But all Sfardi's are the best. Having said that, go Moroccans and Yemenites. Come on, if you could be one, like, nationality, what would it be? Ellie, tell us the truth. Come on.
Moroccan Yemenite. Go and tell that.
You know it. And then, okay.
I like that Moroccan fish. That's where it's at.
You have to come, Bezat Hashem. You still owe us a Shabbat meal. Guys, I make the best Moroccan fish. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying the truth. I incorporated everybody's recipes into a whole shimmy concoction, and it's perfecto. And I say, Oh, we are all Reb Shaila. Do you know that Ellie has a song Reb Shaila on the CD?
We got some of
Do
Shaila.
you go to his kever?
I have been to his caver, yeah. It's, you know what I like about Reb Shaila? Like, everybody has their moifsim stories, their miracle stories, moftim for Shimi, I think. Is that how you pronounce it? Uh, like, there's stories of miracles of how he saved their business or how, like, it's helped somebody survive a tragedy. But my favorite part is that, like, he was known for just being a caring Yid. He was always, always on top of making sure everybody was fed. He wanted everybody to be feeling safe, taken care of, helped. And I think that's menschlichkeit. That's the true leadership quality that I appreciate.
Yeah,
So
you more than anyone. Like it doesn't just to like the simplicity. Like take it back to what really matters.
just be real and like and care. Be caring and real. Be recognize reality.
And you know what I
Some
love
people are
about
struggling.
and I love about Reb Shaila is that he is long gone, yet he's so living because on his yard site, you walk down 13th Avenue, people are like free Danishes, free pizza. I'm like, free pizza where? What? Everything is free because that's what Reb Shaila did, and I thought that was so amazing. Like, you know, even though after somebody passes, we keep their legacy going based on how they lived their life, and it's just he's still so very alive. I thought that was, and I also respect that about him. He treated no matter what. Is he the rabbi that somebody was at his house and somebody spilled something at the table?
I'm not familiar with that story.
And somebody spilled.
What time is it, Shimi, by the way? Because I don't know how to, like, I can't keep track of time when we're on this.
We're gonna have to come back on, Ellie. There's no we didn't even get anywhere, and it's 9:48. This is not okay.
So I think we should pause to make a little song for your live, to sing a song, and yeah, and then we'll continue.
Live. We'll come back on.
No, just no. I'm saying let's do this. Let's do a song.
Because it shuts on me in 8 minutes.
So what do you want to do? Do you want a song or you rather talk?
I want a song, but okay, it's 9:48. How long is it going to take? Or else we'll do it on the second live.
Okay, so we could do it on another live. Well, I just didn't want to. The truth is, I'm nervous that the sound quality here is, like, I can't tell, and I'm nervous that like the singing won't be as geschmack. So let's just do let's finish this live and we'll get back on for a few songs.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And then we'll get back on. But we didn't even don't even tell me you're just singing another song because I have questions for you.
Okay, let's do this.
You're like, oh God, Shimi. Lonnie.
Shimi, I am loving this. This is awesome. Are all these emojis Lonnie? Let me just see something. No, somebody else.
No, and all these hearts. Guys, if you're loving this, show me hearts. It's a 4-minute delay. Look at all the hearts, Ellie. People are loving this.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
When do we have
How long is the delay? I was trying to figure that out. I feel like it's a full 30-second delay.
It's a pretty, like, clear 30 seconds. Yeah. So
yeah.
I have a great idea, Ellie. Like right before, I'm going to be like, hey, we're coming right back on, and Ellie's going to give us a little something. So then that's how we get everyone back on.
I like it.
You like
Shimi,
it?
this is why you're the big interview. By the way, you really, really are the right person for this. This is really like your energy, your vibes, and your just happy-go-lucky feeling, and it's just really the right. You should be so. You should continue this. Don't ever stop this, and you should be so much self with it. It's really, really special.
Oh man, I always wanted to be a talk show host, but like as a kid, I used to watch these talk shows, like the Ricky Lake show or whatever, and I'm like, no, like can I just get up there and like do my thing?
Let me show you how it's done.
Yeah, and like, and this Corona thing happened. Hashem was like, I got you. Stuck at home. Here it is on the golden platter. I'm like,
right.
Thank you. So I'm so excited. I'm excited that they get to see people like you, and they like to get to know Ellie, the guy behind the voice. Who are we saying hello to?
You. I was saying like you're saying get to see Ellie, so I'm like saying hi.
Oh, I think saying. Okay, so We have 8 minutes, so let's cover this part. A lot of people through, you know what? Actually, within the recent years, because I deal with a lot of teens, and involved with Kirov organizations. People want to keep Shabbat. People want to connect to Shabbos, and I was saying it last night also that they're having. Some people are having, especially teens, are a connection to Shabbos, and they want to. And some of them, have veered off a little bit, and they want to. This whole Corona thing is making them want to come back on and like want to connect again. And then when they mess up, they feel guilty. And people who I've connected to now just through Corona, they started following me. They're like, I'm a Jew. I don't keep Shabbat. I see that I would love to connect to this because this is like the epitome of being a Jew. Shabbat is a connection to God. What is Shabbat? Because you have a song, Kiddush, not Kiddush, ladies, Kiddush. So what does Shabbat mean to you? And if there's anything that you could tell somebody who's trying to keep Shabbos for the first time or trying to get back to it again?
Yeah, I think that a big damage that a lot of people feel is the harshness and the rigidity of their childhood. Sometimes some people have felt like terrified to be themselves or to not be perfect or not to, what do you call it? And I think that it's so important that people lighten up and loosen up about that kind of stuff. Like it's nothing. We are becoming much more aware of mental health being a real thing. Like I think that like past generations, it was just like you either like if you weren't handling something that you're just not working hard enough or whatever. But the reality is that like mental health is just as much a problem. Like meaning like if God forbid like b'kuch nefesh, right? Like if something was like Chil Shabbos, let's say, right? Hatzalah does what they got to do on Shabbos,
Right.
And this is not meaning to give anybody a heter not to do Shabbos, but what I'm saying is that definitely God never wants any of you to go through mental breakdowns in order to to deal with whatever life is thrown at you. The attitude I feel is recognize God's love, recognize the warmth and good feelings that there are. Don't get weighed down by whatever trauma that like you feel about religion from you need guidance, you need a rabbi, you need to find a rav who understands you, and within those boundaries, like I remember, I mean, just Pesach, like so many people were doing Pesach alone, right, which is insane. Like everybody's imagining what the rest of their family is doing in their own apartment or whatever. Like there's plenty of singles, and I was hearing from a lot of them that they were saying my rabbi said this or that, like that I can be a little bit more lenient in certain ways over Pesach, within guidance, within boundaries from a rabbi. But Shabbos is beautiful. Shabbos is like some of our favorite times.
Yeah.
And if you don't let yourself get weighed down by the guilt or the hard parts of like, whatever you feel weighed down by, try to focus on the good. It's the most beautiful thing you could have.
I love that. No one ever like put it in that way. Lonnie wants to go to sleep. She wants to hear you speak. Okay, so I have literally like about 2 minutes here. So what we're gonna do is Lonnie, guys, the next live we're starting off. It's gonna be for Lonnie. We're gonna go off here. We're gonna come back on, get everybody back on, and Ellie is going to sing for us. What are you giving for us? I don't even know. I'm so excited.
Now I think we have to start off with Lord, Hear My Prayer.
Oh, yes. I was rooting for that one. I wasn't
Okay.
sure. All right. So, guys, we're going to see you soon. Stay tuned.
See you shortly.